Hello everyone, welcome to TCG353. Today we're playing Green Yellow Law in the OP15 meta. I have some really cool tech today that I hope will be able to shut down Enel decks. Specifically Enel, because I don't like playing Enel. I'm trying to theory craft ideas that will freeze their 6 drops and allow our tempo to keep going so we can keep up early game aggression. Green Yellow Law is a cool pick for this because it has unique freeze options that can be recycled throughout the game, so you can keep your card advantage pretty high. I'll show you it just now. It's very cool. I'm excited for you to look at it. If you do like this deck, I'll leave the deck list in the description. You can play along, you can make your own updates, and let me know what you do with the deck. There's 2 cards in particular that I think are really unique and really cool, and I've sort of built the deck around those ideas and those concepts. Let's run into the deck. If you like this, hit a like, the button, and if you want to subscribe, then feel free to do so. I'd love if you did. I love making these videos and theory crafting these decks. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, what's up guys? We'll run through the deck editor really quickly. I have some feedback that they're a bit long at the start, so we're going to run through it. I'll show you the core cards specifically and the little options that I've chosen to use. But let's go to what the idea of this deck is based on, and I'll just run the leader effect really quickly if you're not familiar. Don 1, so put a Don underneath your leader and activate main once per turn. If the total cost of your characters is 5 or more on board, you can return one of your characters to the hand, reveal the top of your life, and if that card is a supernova type character card with a cost of 5 or less, you can play it. Cool effect. You'll see how it works in game. I won't describe it. It's better to just look at it and see it. And the 2 cards that I like in this deck that I've built it around that I think are really cool concepts are, 1, this Monkey D. Luffy card, which is your turn on play. If your leader is multicolored, we are, and your opponent has 7 or less Don cards, Enel does. Your opponent rests 1 active Don card at the start of your opponent's main phase. So Enel can't use Enel. That's the idea behind this. That's the principle. We don't want Enel to be able to use the 6 drops. Also, some little fun and cool things is Lucy can't use the 7 drop, Sabo on curve, and also Yellow Sky and Luffy can't use the 7 drop. Robin, that's her name. 7 drop Robin to flood the board. So it's a really good card in this meta. I don't see many people using it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's, if your leader is multicolored, whatever. It's a great card. You should use it. Especially with this deck, we'll see it in a while. And the second idea here that I have for this deck is this cool EBO1 event. I only saw it while I was theory crafting this deck. It is, if your leader has a supernova type, return one of your characters to its owner's hands, then put up the 1 cost 2 or less character of a different color, then the return card from your hand into play. So the idea here, okay, is you put your Luffy down, you get that effect so they can't play in an L, and then your shambles next turn, you'll swing with your Luffy, so you get you'll get the swing value. You'll shambles, get the Luffy back to hand. You'll play out a 2 drop, so you'll either search with your Monkey D. Luffy for another supernova, or you'll play down a Capone Beige to get a blocker down and have that defensive option. And then you can play back out your Monkey Luffy to freeze their Enel again the next turn. So that is a lot of value, and it's pretty much neutral exchange. If you play a searcher, for example, it is totally neutral, and you've played some cards, so you don't really lose card value there, or hand draw, sorry. Very strong, very cool combo. The core cards are the core cards. I haven't changed all that much. Maybe you haven't seen this Jewelry Bonnie. If you haven't, pause it. It freezes a 7 drop, basically, and it sets one of your Dons as active. This card is cracked in the meta, really, really good. Enel, again, stops Enel. Strong blocker, very good to allow us to get our leader ability off. I've put in 2 Zoros because I think the heal on curve is really nice. And we have the 8 drop Law for 7 drop, very nice. That's our big boss monster, and it enables our leader ability much more effectively than anything. Not so many bricks in this deck. I think it's only 9 that we're running with, and we have events for counter. Possibly 8 2Ks is all I'm running in this. Yeah, 8 2Ks because we have the events, and also it's quite aggressive, and we're freezing a lot, so we're sort of wanting to take hits because we're only taking maybe 1 to 2 hits per turn, and it's useful for our card draw. Okay, so that was a really quick deck breakdown of it. I hope you like this way better. We ran through the core cards and we ran through just a general idea of the deck. Let's get into the game so you can actually just see the deck in action. I hope to find a Purple Enel game so you can see that matchup. So let's get into it. Hope you enjoy these games. Cool. All right, let's play. We're up against a blue Rebecca. I'm not too sure about which turn they want to go. I'd imagine they want to go first because the tree drop Kairos. So we're going to take first off them, and we got a nice little card for ourselves. We will be able to set up 4 or 3 characters in the next 2 turns and swing 5. So we'll take our search first. Okay, we got a 5-drop Cav. Debating whether to take this just to show off the tech, but we'd be hoping for a draw. So we'll take the 5 to be safe, and we'll pass. And next turn we'll establish another searcher and possibly put the beige down on the field as well. And swing 5. I really do think this Rebecca will want to take. Yeah, this Rebecca will more than likely take. Bounce 1 Rebecca back. Play. Okay, and so what we'll do is we'll swing 6. Easy peasy. They'll take, thank you very much. And we'll play down Perona. Now Perona finds slashes, so we actually have a few slashes in hand. And we'll take our big boy Law and play down a Supernova Searcher. And now we have it, don't we? 4. But it's not so relevant against this deck here. I don't think they run 7-drops that we're afraid of, so we're actually going to take our... No, we're not. We're not going to take our 8-drop because... Other than Monkey D. Luffy, the more you know. Okay, so we'll take a 2k, which, you know, best of a bad situation, not a bad situation. So we're defensively sound enough. So our freeze event isn't so great in this matchup because he can bounce his Kyros back. But it's still a great card to have in hand. We're going up 5 down next turn, so we're just going to put down our Cavendish and swing 7. Which is a pretty good turn in my opinion. So we do sort of want to keep the pressure. Let's see what we have here. And we will counter 1 with our beige. Sets up a blocker. 2 blockers, okay. Yeah, I think the Cavendish is the better option here. Set 2 of these as active, and we'll just swing 7 moment. He can block, and that's okay. It won't hurt my feelings. And we pass turn. I've seen gameplay. I don't know if you watch Abster TCG, very, very good OP TCG content maker. Let's read this card before I start waffling. When a character leaves play from one of your effects, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in hand, they place 1 card from their hand to the bottom of their deck. Whoa, that's really, really good for Rebecca. Wow. That is really good for Rebecca. We'll trash that Zoro because we're going to have 7. We're going to put 2 laws down back to back next turn. We can take this because we're going to be healing next turn anyway, and we'll counter out this 2k. Really cool card. I think we want to swing into it because it's not only cool, it's very frustrating to come up against. So, we'll be placing a cost 5 into our hand on top. So we'll be playing out this Cavendish this turn. So that means we will have probably 9 down to swing in here. So this is going to go. That's just a fact of life. Choose our friendly target. We put you on top. We'll give you 1 down. We'll swing 6 here into you. Set 2 of these as active. Okay. Alright, now we can see what the player wants to do. We are getting rid of this, okay? Don't think anything else is going to happen other than us getting rid of this card. We will swing... Yeah, actually, you know what? I may have just lied to you by accident. can swing 8 into it now and have 2 done up for no reason, or we can swing 7 into it, probably get, no, we want to get rid of this. Oh no, we don't, sorry, okay. Them removing is only relevant if we have 5 or more cards in hand, which we're not going to after this turn. So we are going to swing 6 into this guy here, 7 into this guy here, and check this out now. This is what's going to happen. Select one more friendly target, bounce this back to hand, take out a Cavendish, and I have another Cavendish on the field, so it doesn't activate. I'm playing a masterclass in what not to do this game, which is a shame actually. 7. Argument to swing at life. Yes, there is, but I know this blue Gilly can't be brought back from trash, whereas this Kairos can, so it's nice to get rid of that when I can. Keep 1 done up. Yeah, let's keep 1 done up for the 3k counter. He has 3 swings this turn. We won't die, that's for sure. And we'll probably take a few of these 5s. It's a Monkey D. Luffy, so he has a 2k in hand. Swings a 5, we'll give him that. Another 7. Okay. Okay. Oh, he gets it now. Okay, I should have been paying more attention there. Trafalgar Law will put it to the bottom of our deck. If there's anything we're learning from this video is Shakuyaku in Blue Rebecca is menacing. Very, very strong card, very cool tech. Makes Rebecca very aggressive. Okay. We'll happily give them that because it's not a swing into my leader. Okay. And we have to counter to this one, otherwise we are just a bit in trouble. So we'll just take the lead, we won't rip anything off life. And that's exactly what we'll do, yep. We'll swing 9-5, 3-3, heal, 7, yeah. 9 into Shack. We'll swing 6 into life. We'll swing 7 into life. And we will keep 1 up for the 3k counter in hand. So we're going to be taking 3 hits this turn. It's possible that our opponent goes maybe 8-8-8-8, something like that. Has 9 done up. Yeah, 8-8-9, which, I mean, if everything in our life is bricks, then we'll die if they do exactly that sequence, but if not, then we'll live another turn. And could we clear board then afterwards? On KO, add this character card from your trash to your hand. Okay. And I wouldn't happily depend on triggers or on blockers for this matchup because they run the 3-cost unblockable Sanji, which can be a problem. And we don't really rely on triggers, we rely on freeze for removal, and we do have freeze in our hand if we manage to keep this 3k counter. So we'll see now. We're taking this one. Okay, we're taking this, and we get mashed into here. 7, and then 3-8-9. That's all she wrote, unfortunately. Yeah, 1k here. Swings 12. Into law. Okay. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get it working that game. I'm blaming the Shakiyaku because that was just very powerful. It's cool to see OP15 leaders that are out of the meta coming in and being strong. We weren't able to get our game plan set up, which is unfortunate. I think maybe if I didn't rip that Cavendish off life, the second Cavendish, and left it in hand, I would have been more fortunate. It was a misplay on my part. I thought flooding the board was the way to move forward, but it wasn't in reality. But good game to our opponent. Cool deck to see. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll run into the next game now. Cool, okay, let's see how the tech actually works in this deck now. So we have our Shambles in hand. We don't have our Luffy, and we're going second. Our hand isn't great for what we want, but we have one piece of the puzzle. So we're going to keep and we're going to hope, okay? Keep and hope, that's the game plan. We'll draw into a Luffy that we need right now, and everything will be right in the world. All of us will smile, we'll clap, we'll hold hands, sing a song maybe, and generally just, you know, be happy. It'll be lovely. There's nothing like a common enemy to join people together, and in my opinion, Enel is the most dominant leader of the OP15 meta, and so unique to play against that it's hard to scrim games similar to it unless you just play Enel. There isn't decks like it in terms of the aggression and control that it actually has. So we're getting swung at 2 6s. We'll take one, we'll counter the other. And we really want to get rid of this. Get rid of this Ohm, because that will just blow us up. Yeah, we can play out this Zoro with our leader ability. Or we could just play him out naturally enough. But no, we have to have 5 for the leader ability. Okay, we need a very nice top deck here, which we didn't get, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll swing 5 and we'll play Zoro, and Zoro will be able to block out of one of the double attack swings, and we should be able to counter out the other one then. Yes. Enter. What's better about the Zoro compared to this Bonnie in its matchup here is Bonnie is going to let us set up our leader ability in a second, whereas Zoro is just a blocker to us. So we want to see what they do here, how they split their dons. I'd be guessing it's going to be 5, 6, and 7, or maybe it'll be 5, 5, 7. We can counter out of. Wow, we're bricked up. Yeah. Give him 5 here, unfortunately, because we do want his Bonnie in hand. Taking a double attack is not exactly what we want. Yeah, we'll counter to this one. So to counter to this one or go down to 0 this turn, which just says we lose. If we lose, maybe it'll be a lesson to us all that we really can't, nobody can contend with Enel. Enel is too dominant, runs the game, however you want to say it. It is a very dominant deck. I mean, if they have a Maragan, no, I can't rest their Zoro actually. I may rest one of my other characters instead, so I think they can rest it because I don't have another character on field, which is a shame. A shame. So they're swinging 7 now at us, and we don't have the counter for it, so we're going to take a double. They're swinging a 6 at us, which we still don't have the counter for. Yeah, okay. And we'll take a double to the face right here, and we'll pretend like we don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. That's no problem. Okay, so what we're doing here is, maybe losing actually. So we can play down the Cavendish, put 2 back up. We'll have 3. We swing 5 at. No, it doesn't really matter anymore. Swing 5 at something. But the thing would be we have literally no counter in hand, which is obviously not ideal. So I think this game is not one of the ones that you want to use as an example on how to beat Enel. So we're going to play down this blocker because we do need a blocker if we want to survive another turn, and we'll play down we can freeze both of these guys, and then we'll be taking pretty much 2 hits. So one hit will be probably for 8, and the other one might be 7, so 7 and 8. We have enough counter for 7. Yeah, so this is what we'll do. We'll swing 5 into lead. They'll take because they're just so confident, and rightly so. We will see, it's just threatening. Mamaragan rest this. El Tor KOs it, and it doesn't have protection against KOing of itself. But I mean, this is the hand we were dealt, so it's the one we'll play. We could search one more, look for a 2k, and so then we'll have 3, 6, 8, 10k counter, and we'll survive. But I mean, we'll just survive, that's all. So we'll freeze 2 of these. Use card action, freeze. Oh, misclick. Oh, okay. Our opponent wins. Okay, and we're going to look for another Purple Enel matchup after this. So I hope you learned what not to do in the matchup here. For a green yellow law player, this is the tutorial on what not to do. I don't know if I mentioned that at the start. We're doing a fun new thing on this channel called How to Lose, and this is a great example of how to lose. So he plays out a 6-drop, even though he could win, which is fair enough. And right, so imagine him taking 6 and 8, and we just don't have the counter for 8, and he rests this, and so he swings here. Wow. Okay, we're going to concede here just to save your own time. So we'll concede. We'll tell our opponent GG. Thank you very much for whooping me in front of YouTube, and we'll go back to. I should look for a rematch there. That was my bad. We'll look for a Purple Enel game here now, and we'll show you how it's done. Okay, here we are. Enel, purple, me, law. Let's see how it goes. We'll go second. Our hand has counter. At least that's something. We noticed our last game that beige doesn't really do anything for us, and here we are. We have our Monkey D. Luffy, so we can deny them their Enels, which is the idea of what we're doing here. Pretty cool. Take some slash cards. We're on 2 on the 6. Rush will actually be really nice, so we're going to take that rather than the heal law, and pass. So right now our hand is really nice. Wow. And our opponent's hand actually seems nicer, which is sad to say the least. I'll take the 6. Get a freeze, which is a great card in our deck. And swing 5 here. See what the opponent does. The opponent is thinking. And we'll put down our Luffy. On play, campaign now. Whatever the small print says, that's essentially what it is. On play, you're not allowed to play. Enel next turn, sorry about you, but you can't. Yeah, there you go, freeze it. But this Porsche package is, from what I've seen of, wow. This Enel has hit an ultimate curve. This Porsche package is what I'm seeing anyway, is one of the stronger of the options here that Enel has from the winning deck list that I'm reading online. We are denying their Enel, and their hand size is very small, but I mean, our life is going to be quite small soon once they start swinging 12Ks. Like, it's a bit unnecessary. What do you think? Use a trigger effect. So if your leader is a supernova type, you and your opponent's life total is 5 or less, play this card. It is not, and we have a searcher as well. No, we won't take 5 because our feelings have been hurt. We will trash it for counter. That Bonnie card is really good. It is, trust me, it is really good. It's just that this turn, or this game rather, our Luffy is doing that job. Denying them playing a 6-drop is essentially like freezing a 6-drop anyway. So it's all the one for us, and we'll trash this for counter. Okay, I'm all over the shop here, but we'll trash that for counter. No more swings. We will 6K. See, even 6K is hard for us to swing into. As it stands now, we can swing 2 6s into it, but I mean, it having double attack now actually matters not at all, now that I think about it. So let's just swing 5s into this Porsche. He should probably give it to us, yeah, and he does. We'll swing 5 into lead, probably takes this, which he does. I'm so good at predicting. And then we'll play our Luffy, so no one else next turn, which is cool. And we have that Shambles play that we talked about, but we don't have something to bounce it back for, so we're not going to take this. Also, we do want counter. So Supernova type, not Luffy, which is our law here. Okay, so if we can survive next turn, we have a really nice play to make. We probably can survive. It's just surviving and thriving are two different things. Will we survive or will we thrive? I'm glad that you're able to see the tech in action. Like, it's working so far. It's just this Enel players, after seeing so many good cards. I'm not mad about it. It's the deck and it's the way it's built, but so many good cards. 3 Porsches pretty much off the rip is very strong, and a portion to Ohm and a portion to Heat. It's pretty strong, yeah, and gets the rush off as well. So we're going to be taking, what's that? 5, 5, 5, 6, 6. Wow, an aggressive deck. Give him 2K. Yeah, and we'll be taking that. We'll be taking a hit as well. Give him a 1. We'll probably take this Heat. We really don't want to give him a 1 here. 3 and 6. They're getting 2 6s off us next. Yes, we'll take this one. 2. And let's see. Okay, so our best bet now is clearing board, 100%. That's what we got. Clearing board, so we can swing 5 into you, 5 into you, 6 into you. Okay, let's just start clearing. Clearing board doesn't matter. Now that I'm thinking about it here, clearing board actually doesn't matter all that much. It's 5 here because we're going to be able to put 6 down onto our leader. Yeah, I mean, like, he has so many bodies that he can use his leader ability for that I don't see the point. 6 here. We really wanted that wholly off the field because he can actually get the double attack off next turn. Gain 1 life, choose a friendly character, and put you top of life, give you 6. Let's swing 6 into Holy again. Please be bricked up, please be bricked up. He's not. Trashes that, gets his double attack off. Okay. That was a hard game, 100% for certain. Could we have played differently? I mean, his curve was really, really nice. No excuses made, so was ours. It's just Enel was more powerful in the situation. Trying to think here. No, our healing was nice, and yeah, the options we took, I think, were the right options to take. He gets a lot of value here now. Swing 8 and what is it? 8, 9. 5 here. And gets that. GG's to our opponent. Look, these Enel games are burning through, so we're going to go and have another one. That was the first Enel game was how to lose. That one was how to nearly win a little bit, and the next one is now how to win, which is just what you came here for. Let's go into it. Alright, another Purple Enel, a game that we all love to play. We're going to keep this nice start turn. I love seeing that bounce off. It's really useful for this deck, especially when you get some Cavendishes into hand. Getting that 2 done. Here you go. Asking you will receive. We'll take the Bigelow, and we'll search a Supernova also. We will get our freeze. Oh, we can't search a Luffy. That is a shame, alright. So we'll take this Bonnie, and this Bonnie's really nice on our curve because we'll be able to start using our leader ability now, which is something we haven't done yet in these games that you have been watching. We'll give him 2k because they're so aggressive. I think it's wise to counter it early, especially with a 4 life leader that we are. So swings 5. Yeah, that's fine. Push into heat again, which would be tricky. He pulls a 2k and he gets an ohm. Okay. I really didn't expect this ohm to be such a threat. It's kind of surprising. Okay, so 3, use card action, take top life, which is a Cavendish. We'll put a Cavendish back on life. Yep, and leader ability here. Turn a character, give me back my Perona. I prefer it as a searcher than the Luffy. And we'll set these 2 as active. And swing 2 into you. We'll swing. Yeah. Yeah, we'll swing 3 into you. And we'll swing 6 into you. And give me a search. Takes an event. Yeah, or we can take 2k. Our hand is very bricky. Wow. Yep, we'll take 2k. And then turn. Yeah, so we have 5k counter in hand. We do not really need this Cavendish, so we'll be throwing it for counter this turn. There you go. Thank you. Cavendish, you serve your purpose. We're very, very thankful to get that Bonnie down because we'll be able to block out that double attack that they have coming as well. We'll take this one. Use trigger effect. I have 1 life. Yep, we can play this out. More bodies the better. 100%. So there you go. That's the first Enel we've seen in these matchups. No, the first game they were using the draw Enel. This is the block Enel here. But as we saw from the second game, they weren't able to do that. They weren't able to get them out, which is very strong for us. We'll block out this one here. Okay, cool. Now we got 6 to be able to bounce. We will be bouncing. We'll swing 5. And we'll get the Zoro out. And we'll trash another loss. We'll heal 1 this turn. Really the dream though is to get this Omo off the field. Because if we heal 2, if we heal this turn, then that double attack is just so relevant. So we'll consider it. They pulled that Foxy off the top there earlier. Yeah, oh, this law is also a blocker at the moment, which is brilliant for us. So put that down, play this, select the card to trash. We'll trash the brick, but it is a blocker. He does rest though, but he'll have to commit 2 cards, and the cards aren't readily available. We have a Cavendish. Yeah, I think we'll trash this and we'll gain 1 life here. And swing 6 into... Well, we have a blocker, so we actually will swing 6 into Porsche. Because the likelihood of a 2k is less than 1k if we swing into the holy. I mean, if they have a 2k, then we will be swinging face. And just hoping that they hit. Yeah, they have a 2k. And so we'll swing 7 now. And then block out of it. Okay. $10k into life. We have 2 life, so our leader, or the blocker's not active. It take 2 hits. The 7 cost law we trashed last turn has not come up for us, but the blocker will. So we will counter 1. Counter the cav. And he's going to swing with 6 and 14. But this law can play our bounce law. So we actually have some cool stuff, and we can unfreeze our cav as well to get 2 non-active next turn. We will be blocking out, of course, with this turn here. It's 2 freezes off. Wow. Oh, if he has a Mamaragan, I'm just lost. I've just lost the game. So cross your fingers for me, will you please? Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Close your eyes. Hold on to your seats. I'm blocking this. Okay. So 8, 6k. Oh my god, the freeze really hurts, you know. Bounce this back, we'll trash. We'll be trashing this. We'll bounce the cav back and play the cav back out, so we'll be able to swing 7 into holy. And we hope we can. No, we don't need to take out holy anymore. We'll be swinging 7 into Porsche. Okay, we'll play it like so. Okay, so we'll swing with 1 block, and then we'll have a counter-ish. We do want to take. Yeah, we do want to take one of these out because we can survive if we do. They don't really have rush cards. They have that 1-drop rush, but it's not totally scary to us at the moment. And we will select the card to trash. We'll trash. Yeah, because play you out. Select a friendly target to bounce back, or we could double heal. But they have they have a double attack, so let's reconsider doing that. Yeah, bounces back. Set 2 as active, and attach 2 to lead. Swing 7 at lead. Yeah, 7 at lead. They take, and we pass. At the very least, this deck is cool. Okay, at the very least, this deck is cool. The combos are really clean. Okay, what's happening? Oh, so what I have to. Okay, this isn't bad, really. I don't think, unless they use leader ability now. Yeah, okay. They heard me. 2, 4, 5, 2. Oh, well, I counter noted this, yeah, for sure. Trash. And we can counter this. 2, 9, yeah. Okay. It was the closest one yet. What did they have? They had something to freeze as well. We've got with the crackback. I mean, what they had 5k counter, they would have pulled into a Mamaragan, who would have pulled into a 1k, so they had 2k and 2k, so they had 2 4 5 2 4 7 9 9k counter in hand, and we just didn't have enough. No, Purple Enel has too much gas. So what did we learn? If you see Purple Enel, turn around. Let's run into the deck profile. This is a really cool deck, and I enjoy playing it. It feels very stylish, and the games are quick, so I mean, it's fun. So let's run in and just talk about what we talked at the start and in retrospect. All right, so here's our deck. The ideas that we spoke about at the start, they work. I mean, playing down your Luffy and recycling it is a legit strategy to stop your NL from playing down their 6 drops. From what we've seen of our second game against Purple NL, you can't depend on stopping their 6 drops to stop their game plan. I mean, this Porsche deck list that they're running now is so oppressive. With the heat that's able to go 6k, they can pull out the Ohm for the 3 Don. 3 Don, they're able to pull out a double attacker for next turn. They have a 5k, and they can search 2ks that are in their deck, like the 2k Foxy. It's a very, very strong deck list. So our build here, trying to negate their NLs, while it works perfectly, like it does negate their NLs, there's also so much that Purple NL has in this meta. Our life and our regeneration was something that, in hindsight now, is actually probably more strong than what I gave it credit for at the start. Like this 8-drop here, and the combination from 8-drop to Greenlaw, who can bounce back, who can bounce and play something else, is really cool too. For example, you can add 0 life, play a heal law, and if you have a Zoro on the field, you can heal law trash, play out a bounce law, bounce Zoro back to hand, play it, and trash. So you trash 2 cards, but you heal 2 cards, so it's essentially neutral, and you put out a blocker when you're at 1k life. That would have been very, very strong for some of our games. It's just Enel has rest options, which are very, very strong as well. The like the spell casting build that Enel has makes it difficult to kind of get past. But I really like this Zoro in the deck, and the Perona Searcher allows so much more flexibility in deck building. You can, like, adding in slashes is very good, and also you can search out your green events as well. So you have 2 searchers for this event, which is a very strong event, 3k counter, and you get to freeze 2 7-drops, which is relevant in this meta. 7-drops are kind of everywhere. I don't know if you've noticed, but Sabo and L, they're just annoying, and they're pretty common. And if you go into tournaments, I don't know if you guys play physical, and if you go to regionals and such, but you're going to be playing these decks a lot. So taking around 7 costs is probably wise in this meta. This is why we have this Bonnie. The Bonnie didn't come up for us now this game. We trashed him when it was in our hand, and we used it for counter more. But it is very handy. You can freeze a cost of 8 or less, and you can have a Don active at the end of the turn, so you can you just get a Don active straight away, so you can play with a Searcher, or you can keep Don up for your event, your 3k event, or you can activate Lulu ability with that extra Don. So it does have a lot of flexibility in this deck. Do I like Green Yellow Law? I think it's an awesome deck. I'm trying to get the All Dart Leader because it's so cool looking. Do I think it's going to be beating top tier decks? No, I don't. That's the honest truth. But it is a lot of fun to play. If you're doing some rogue leagues, I think this is a fun leader to bring. If you're bringing it to, say, like a very high-end competition, maybe there's more Terrycraft to be done that I haven't considered. Possibly taking out some of these cards. Like, what would I swap out even? Our Beige didn't come up for us that much, and this Bonnie was clutch. So maybe more life manipulation would be good. Probably throwing in a Borsalino is just a good idea because it's such a strong card. And then dropping down in some copies of, say, our Bonnie, and maybe two of our Luffy and 2 of our Bonnies would allow 2 Borsalinas in, and we could probably, if we don't want that cool bouncing back and bouncing forward shambles tech that I was talking about at the start, you could drop 2 of these shambles and put in 4 Borsalino, which is it just adds consistency into the life generation of the deck and gives longevity. Probably makes the deck just more competitive but less cool and fun. And I hope you appreciated the ideas that I had behind this deck. I know it didn't work as I hoped it would, but you can see the thought process behind it, and maybe you can take this deck list, which I'll include in the description, and run with it and do some cooler things that maybe I didn't consider. And obviously, if you let me know in the comments, I'd love to read about it, because this is a cool deck, and theory crafting is one of my favorite things to do in this game. That would be my final words on it. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you like it, hit the like button. If you want to see more of me playing games and these sorts of builds, you can consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to comment, I'll comment back straight away, because I've not better. No, I'm joking. Because I love hearing back from you guys. It's really cool to talk about One Piece and talk about these videos and talk about the decks. I just like this as a subject. So, yeah, please just let me know. And if all else, if you don't want to do any of that, then I hope you're having a good day, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.